Without further ado, so that we can get on to our state of the organization, I'm going to turn it over to Laurie Weaver, Impact Central Illinois President.
Good evening, and again, welcome. Thank you for being here tonight to learn about where we are as an organization and where we're headed, and to hear from our 2023 community partners. We are so pleased that you chose to spend the evening with us. I'm Laurie Weaver, President, co-founder, and committed member of Impact Central Illinois' current class of 2024. At this meeting last year, we were excited to kick off our new portal. I'd be remiss not to point out the contributions of a few members that have been especially instrumental in setting that up. Beth Clark, from a marketing perspective, Kristen Zika, who set up the grant review committee meetings and the application and voting process, and Laurie Weston, who has undertaken and organized our membership database. Organizing these areas are no small task, and still we are a 100% volunteer-run organization. In this ever-growing age of technology, we anticipate using that portal more and more. We'll continue to communicate with all of you via email, and we'll text you when there's something that we really want you to know about to bring your attention to the email. Our merchandise web store opens tonight. Orders can be placed up until October 10th. You'll see that we've added a couple new sweatshirts, perfect for your fall wardrobe. So stop by the marketing table on your way out for ordering information. Last November, we had our first Impact and Inspire luncheon. We held it here downstairs, and we had a great turnout. We heard from founding member Julie Lockmore. Our upcoming luncheon is set for Monday, November 6th, and that's in the flyer that you received tonight, some information about that. We're excited to hear from another founding Impact member, Dr. Sarah Zalik. As fitting with the museum's current exhibit about the body, Sarah, who is a sleep specialist, will talk to us about actual physiological benefits of being a thoughtful and faithful giver. Who knew? We hope you'll come. Get inspired by Sarah and have fun as we see this a fun way and an early kickoff to the holiday season. Luncheon invitations will go out to all committed 2024 members in mid-October. If you haven't yet committed for next year, be sure to stop by the membership table, as Jada mentioned, and let them know that we can count you in. Do you know someone else who might be interested in joining us in membership? We love and encourage for members to bring guests to these events. This has proven to be a great way to introduce and recruit friends, family, and colleagues to Impact Central Illinois. We ask, though, that for the luncheon and the annual meeting, you would try to limit to just one guest. But you are always welcome to bring as many guests as you like to membership gatherings, which is typically the best way for them to get all of their questions answered anyway. Again, you can stop by the membership table tonight and learn more about upcoming gatherings. Okay, Beth wants you to know that for all events, your registration is appreciated. She's made it super easy for us. If you lose track of the email with the link, you can just log into the portal, click on our news and events calendar, and you'll find registration buttons. That's also where you can register a guest. An important piece of what we do at Impact Central Illinois is what we refer to as beyond giving. We love providing opportunities to further educate members about the needs in our community. While giving grants is an important part of what we do, we also think that this educational piece is really important too. We believe that equipping women with opportunities to learn will grow her personal philanthropy and have a valuable ripple effect in our community. It's through this process that we are changed. We become more informed givers and therefore more effective givers. Last year at Beyond Giving events, we heard from Christy. Christy works at Dream Center Peoria and has been homeless herself. We were touched as she shared openly about what got her to that place and the obstacles she's faced and how she overcame. Reagan struggled with addiction. She vulnerably shared her story with us last March and the challenges along the path to her recovery. She openly answered our questions about addiction recovery, along with input from the leadership at Invictus Woods. And Lutheran Social Service provided a look at how frightening the world can be through the eyes of an autistic child trying to navigate the foster care system. Our new Beyond Giving Chair, Susie Kelly, and her committee look forward to working with our 2023 community partners as they offer insight to the people they serve and the issues they face here where we live. You'll see dates that have been set for those events in the flyer that you received when you came in tonight. Please take a minute to add them to your calendar. The first one is scheduled at Art Inc., and it's next Thursday, September 28th, from noon to 1. We've tried to offer a variety of times in an effort to accommodate both working and non-working members. Though lunch is not provided, your sack lunches are always welcome at noon. I'll bring mine, so feel free to bring yours. Several people asked about the availability of the winter tree decorations that the Peoria Rescue Ministries had at their informational table this past June. You can stop by the Beyond Giving table afterwards and find out how you can sign up for those. January through May last year, 102 of us met around the tables of the Peoria Next Innovation Center to work our way through the grant review process. That's approximately a third of us. I think that's pretty amazing. For many of us, this is our favorite part. Kristen Zika and the grants team are now getting ready for the upcoming 2024 grants review season. They'll let you know how you can sign up for a grant review committee at the November luncheon. You can also sign up for a finance review committee at that time, or you can stop and see Deanna at the finance table tonight to learn more. On June 6th this year, we celebrated our 4th annual meeting. We were, for the first time, able to grant 3 large impact grants, one in each of our 3 focus areas, and a $25,000 Inspire grant to a smaller not-for-profit. We look forward to hearing from those recipients in just a few minutes. Also, for the first time, we were able to give 4 $1,000 checks to our runner-up organizations to appreciate them for seeing our application process all the way through. So, most of us understand how $1,000 of our contribution is being spent. But what about that extra $100? Vivian Standiford, our treasurer, has put together this simple chart to give us a general idea. In fiscal year 2022-23, we spent approximately $25,000 to operate the organization. Our annual budget was $32,000. Savings were achieved by frugal spending and in-kind donations. We're pretty proud about that savings. The 4 main categories of expenditures are programs, which you'll see in yellow, were 62%, general operations, 11.4%, marketing in orange, 11%, and membership in gray was 15%. As you can see, most of this money, 62%, goes towards program expenses. These are direct expenses related to our mission activities, which include grant evaluation, Beyond Giving, and events, which at 86% is the bulk of the program expense. If you have specific questions or would like a closer look at our checkbook or the P&L, feel free to stop by the finance table tonight. Leave your name and number, and we'll ask Vivian or Wendy Ramsey, our accountant, to get in touch with you. This is your organization, and we will always be open and honest with you about how the dollars are being used. In fact, I think that those ladies would be thrilled if somebody wanted to sit down and look at it, because I think they're pretty proud of it. The night of our annual meeting this past June closed our 2023 giving year. That night marked the beginning of a new 2024 membership recruiting season. Many of you committed to membership that night, and we were really excited about that. This season of membership recruitment will officially close on November 15th. In order to be a voting member in June of 2024, we need to know now that we can count you in, and we'll need your contribution in November. If your check is coming from a charitable fund, please make that request now. Sometimes that takes a little while. If you want to pay tonight, you can stop by the membership table and they'll be happy to help you with that. In closing, as Jada mentioned earlier, we're getting close to the 300 member mark, which means we may be able to award 3 large impact grants again this year and a smaller Inspire grant. Can you help us get there? Can you invite a friend to a gathering or the luncheon? Can you meet them for coffee and share what we're doing with them? Maybe your company would consider being a corporate sponsor. Perhaps you could sponsor a junior member, a young woman who would like to learn from other women at the table and see the value of having Impact Central Illinois on her resume. Does your company offer a matching gift program? If so, you could use that to sponsor a friend or someone who may not otherwise join. One woman at a time, we can make an impact in Central Illinois. And now, I've tried to highlight the past year of impact, but as we know, a picture is worth 1,000 words. So if you'll turn your attention to the screen, you'll see the real impact.
I stand here today as the first junior member of Impact Central Illinois, but I look forward to meeting members numbers 2, 3, 4, and 5.
what an incredible gift to be a part of this organization, to see 300 women coming together to make such an impact for our community. So we are so thankful just to be a part of it, but then to receive the grant is going to go a long way to helping men and women who today feel rejected to be reclaimed for good.
Today we were awarded the $100,000 grant for the Impact Central Illinois. This is actually the third time the Greater Peoria Family Y has applied for this grant, and through the collaboration we made with our partnership with the Peoria Park District, we were awarded the grant today and could not be more grateful and thankful. Thank you everyone so much.
Well, we won the Impact Central Illinois grant under education for our new building to start a production company. And we're super excited. Thank you to all the women that voted for us. We are so ecstatic to start on this journey.
We were awarded the $25,000 Inspire grant, and we are so humbled and honored that we were chosen and are grateful for Impact Central Illinois in our community.
Thank you, Impact Central Illinois.